Yo, what's up guys? It's Zach123, and today we're doing a mock draft 3.0. This is picks 1 through 30, and hope you enjoy this video, like and subscribe, and let's get into this. With the first pick in the 2021 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Cade Cunningham, point guard, Oklahoma State. The reason why I think Detroit will select Cade by not trading this pick is you need like a franchise player. Since Detroit has never did good in the draft and has never had the number one pick since the 60s or 70s. With the second pick, the Houston Rockets select Jalen Green, point guard from the G League. The reason why I think Houston's going to take Jalen Green over like an Evan Mobley is because you go for talent, since he has the much more upside in this draft over like a big man, since in like NBA history, like in the NBA draft, you never take a big man with a top 5 pick unless if you have a good point guard or like something like that. With the third pick, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Evan Mobley, a center from USC. There's two things that Cleveland could do. Number one, take Evan Mobley, or number two, take Jalen Suggs. If they aren't taking, like, if they'll trade Colin Sexton, you should go with Suggs for his, like, replacement. If you're not, do Mobley. With the fourth pick in this draft, the Toronto Raptors select Jalen Suggs, point guard from Gonzaga. The reason why they're gonna take Suggs is your point guards, Kyle Lowry is going to walk in free agency. You should take his replacement in this year's draft. With the fifth pick in this draft, the Orlando Magic select Jonathan Kuminga, a forward from a G League. The reason why I think they're going with Kuminga because maybe a higher upside type player over like a Scotty Barnes. With the sixth pick in this draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Scotty Barnes, a forward from Florida State. If they do, if OKC does not trade up into the top 3, you should go with Scotty Barnes as like a developmental piece in this young like players like you're drafting. With the seventh pick, the Golden State Warriors should select Davion Mitchell, point guard from Baylor. Why would you take 3 point guards? This could be a trade piece, since they have number 7 and number 14 in this draft. With the 8th pick in this draft, the Orlando Magic should select Moses Moody, a wing from Arkansas. Reason why I think they should select like a wing is you're trying to build around your like core, because you might suck. You might be not that good this year. With the 9th pick in this draft, the Sacramento Kings should select Corey Kispert, a wing from Gonzaga. The reason why, you need defense for the Kings basically. Your defense was basically one of the worst in NBA history. Try to get like some defensive pieces around the Kings. With the 10th pick in this draft, the Memphis Grizzlies should select Keon Johnson, a shooting guard from Tennessee. Let me explain. Memphis just moved up in the draft by taking on two terrible contracts in Steven Adams and Eric Bledsoe. I think Eric Bledsoe's going to be bought out and you take like a Keon Johnson, like basically a piece around like John Morant. With the 10th, 11th pick in this draft, the Charlotte Hornets should select Alvin Spermiku, second center from Turkey. The reason why I think they'll go with like an international player is because center's a need, and you don't have any other needs in this draft. With the 12th pick in this draft, the San Antonio Spurs should select James Bouknight, a shooting guard from UConn. If he falls to 12th to the Spurs, you should take him over a need, in my opinion. With the 15th pick, the Indiana Pacers should select Jalen Johnson, a small forward from Duke. Maybe this pick will just it's a something new in Indiana with new coaching staff, and I would say like you go with a center if you don't trade Miles Turner, but if he's there, just go with like the pick I did with Jalen Johnson. With the 14th pick in this draft, the Golden State Warriors should select Franz Wagner, a small forward from Michigan. You might need a forward, might go for your big need. With the 15th pick, the Washington Wizards should select maybe they should select Josh Giddey, shooting guard from Australia. If he falls into the late, like be out of the lottery, they should consider just taking him at this point. With the 16th pick, the OKC Thunder should select Jared Butler, a point guard from Baylor. Reason why I think they're gonna go for a point guard is just for like a backup point guard next to SGA at this point. With the 17th pick in this year's draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zaire Williams, a shooting guard from Stanford. Reason why I think they'll go for him is because he's the boom or bust prospect in the draft. He would either be one of the best, a solid all-star in this play, or become a bust if no one select him. With the 18th pick, the OKC Thunder should select. Hmm, hmm. They should select Kai Jones, power forward from Texas. If they just go with, like, let's say Kai Jones, he's a little bit of a project. You have a bunch of picks. What are you going to do with those picks? With the 19th pick, the New York Knicks select Sheriff Cooper, a point guard from Auburn. If they can't get a free agent, no, they should go through the draft. With the 20th pick, the Atlanta Hawks should select. They should take Isaiah Jackson, a power forward from Kentucky. If John Collins leaves in free agency, maybe you take his replacement in the draft. I just don't. With the 21st pick, the New York Knicks should select Cameron Thomas, shooting guard from LSU. You have a bunch of needs as for the Knicks with point guard, center. If you want a center for the Knicks, maybe trade back or go in free agency. With the 22nd pick, the Los Angeles Lakers should select Quest Dorte, shooting guard from Oregon. This might be the best talent available for the LA Lakers. With the 23rd pick, they should take Usman Gaddar, power forward from Spain. With the 24th pick, they should select Jalen Springs, point guard from Tennessee. You might with the 25th pick in the draft, the LA Clippers select Ayo Tisman, shooting guard from Illinois. I don't trust going for a all rookie, like a rookie point guard. They'll like torn mistake as a rookie. If you're like the Clippers, you should take a shooting guard. With the 26th pick in this draft, the Denver Nuggets should select Trey Murphy III, shooting guard from Virginia. If like the Nuggets, they have a bunch of free agents. They should go for maybe a shooting guard if one good falls them. With the 27th pick, the Brooklyn Nets should select Daylon Sharp, center from North Carolina. DeAndre Jordan cannot play. He is old, like 30. You should like do a development, like develop like a center just to play. With the 28th pick in this draft, the Philadelphia 76ers should select Miles McBridges, shooting guard, point guard from West Virginia. If you lose Ben Simmons in a trade, you might go for shooting, like for a point guard or in free agency. With the 29th pick, the Phoenix Suns should select Trey Mann, point guard from Florida. If Chris Paul leaves, you should go for a point guard. If he does not, go for a backup big. With the 30th pick in this draft, the Utah Jazz should select Nyla Hardwin, a point guard from VCU. If Mike Conley leaves, which you never know what's going to happen, they should just select a point guard for the future or some defensive piece. Here's all 30 picks of the first round. Hope you guys enjoy, like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.